Thank you very much.
Recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank Mr. Connolly for yielding and for his kind words. I want to thank Mr. Russell also for your very kind words and for yielding. The bill before us, the Federal Intern Protection Act, would close a loophole in federal employment law that currently leaves unpaid interns open to discrimination and sexual harassment with no legal recourse. It is interesting, as I listen to Mr. Connolly, he's absolutely right. It is surprising that they don't already have this protection. Last year, the Oversight Committee held a hearing at which we heard testimony about sexual harassment and retaliation in an EPA regional office. During the hearing, both Chairman Chaffetz and I expressed our disgust at the exploitation of these young women and demanded action to prevent this abuse in the future. Unfortunately, the act of harassing unpaid interns on the basis of race, religion, age, or in this case, sex, is not prohibited by federal law. Under the current law, victims rely on the discretion of managers to prevent this behavior, something that does not always occur. As one witness testified before our committee, and I quote, "Even after finding out about the numerous harassment victims, the direct reporting manager continued to feed the harasser a steady diet of young women," end of quote. That is a very sad commentary. And as I've often said, we're better than that. And so we saw at our hearing that allowing this kind of behavior to go unchecked can have serious consequences on the lives and the careers of those who are interested in government service. What we want to do is encourage young people to come into government service. We want them to come in and to do what will feed their souls by making life better for the general population. The last thing we want to do is do anything that would cause them to say, this is something I don't want to do. And so many interns are willing to work for the government, federal government, without receiving any pay. That's the other piece. I mean, so many of these young people come, they're looking for experience, they're looking for opportunity. They simply want a chance to get their foot in the door. But we must protect them from this kind of despicable behavior. Our bill will afford federal interns protections in the same manner and to the same extent as federal employees. And so I take this moment, I want to thank the chairman for moving this bill expeditiously through our committee, where it was adopted unanimously, and for bringing it to the floor today. And I want to thank you, Mr. Speaker, and with that, I yield back the balance of my time.